hope you can see me okay. I'm taking advantage of the fact the kids are not here, and so I thought I would record a quick video for you. So I wanted to talk about real quick of one issue a lot of people have when doing the keto diet, or especially when starting the keto diet and getting used to things, is eating enough fat. I struggled with this a lot in the first month or so doing keto, and I almost gave up because of it, because I was like, there's just no way I can eat this much fat, and how do I get more fat in without eating tons of protein? And so it is possible, and it gets easier. So I wanted to go over some ways that you can get more fat in without increasing your protein too much. I'm like a little too bright to not have sunglasses on, but then I feel like you guys can't see me, but I'm gonna wear them. I hope it's okay. So right now I'm sipping on some coffee with some heavy whipping cream in it. I'm like a coffee addict, so one good fat containing food is heavy whipping cream. If you like creamy coffee, heavy whipping cream is a very good thing to use. I used to use like vanilla creamer and a lot of it, and when I started keto I switched to half and half, and then I learned that heavy whipping cream is actually even better and has like 0 carbs and very high fat, and it's so flipping good in your coffee. So I use heavy whipping cream in my coffee. Put a little vanilla extract in your coffee for that vanilla flavor, a little stevia, and then there's your like vanilla latte. Okay, I'm gonna take these off. So I do that. Some other good ways to get more fat in your diet is butter. Cook with butter. The butter I use is Kerrygold grass-fed butter. If you can get your hands on some grass-fed natural butter, that's the best. But butter is a great source of fat. And also I use ghee. Ghee is like clarified butter. They kind of strip the dairy out of it, so it's very concentrated, and it is amazing. It's a little more expensive, but if it's in your budget, buy some ghee. I can get mine on Amazon, and it comes in a little jar. I'll put a picture of it in here for you. And ghee is great to cook with. You can put it on top of your steak, put it in your vegetables, and it adds a lot of fat to your meal, and it tastes amazing, and it's actually even better for you than butter. It doesn't have the dairy in it. So ghee is a great source of fat. Oils, like avocado oil, olive oil are great to cook with also. That is a great source of fat, and it's a healthy source of fat, has omegas in it. So I put olive oil on my roasted vegetables. I put it when I cook eggs. Same thing as if you would use butter as with your cooking. Olive oil or avocado oil, coconut oil. Coconut oil is great also for baking. If you're making muffins or keto cookies, use coconut oil in there, and it gives it a nice like nutty flavor, and it's really good for you, really good for you. So olive oil, coconut oil, avocado oil, ghee, butter. Nuts are great to eat. They do have protein, but they are also high in fat. Almonds, walnuts, macadamia nuts are probably the best. Those are high in calories, so just be careful when you're snacking on nuts not to overdo it. But nuts are a great snack, great source of fat. Avocado is great to add to your food. It has very, very healthy fats. It does have a lot of fiber, and so its total carbs is higher, but when you subtract the fiber, the net carbs are like 1 to 2 grams, so you're good there. Avocado is great. I also started drinking bulletproof coffee every morning. So what bulletproof coffee is is it's basically just coffee with added fat. So you could add butter, coconut oil, MCT oil, a little heavy whipping cream, and it's just a very fat-filled cup of coffee. And people they cringe when they hear bulletproof coffee because they're like, butter in your coffee. But when you think about it, butter is just cream. It's like, it's dairy. It actually is not much different. So the way I make my bulletproof coffee is I do a tablespoon of butter, a tablespoon of MCT oil, just a few drops of heavy whipping cream, vanilla extract, some cinnamon, and stevia, and it is the best thing in the whole world. I could drink that all day long. So MCT oil stands for medium chain triglyceride oil, and it's a oil that kind of gets released straight into your muscles and is released immediately as energy. It doesn't have to go through some of the processes that other things do before it's released as energy. So it's kind of like a instant energy booster or mood booster. So it's supposed to be, and I've noticed definitely a difference when I started using MCT oil. I have a lot more energy in the mornings and throughout the day. So it is, I don't know if you can get it flavored, but I get mine flavorless. So you can really add it to anything and you don't have to worry about like it messing up flavors. So you can add it to your coffee, you can add it to your cooking, you can add it to whatever. You can take MCT oil shots, and it's very high fat and it's really good for you. There's also stuff out there like brain octane, I've heard of oil, and I know they're starting to come out with all types of different things for ketoers or low carbers. So bulletproof coffee has definitely helped me get more fats in. So my bulletproof coffee is about 250 calories. So I drink that in the morning, so it kind of counts as my breakfast. And then I have lunch and dinner. Just to recap how to add more fat to your diet, your keto diet. Start adding more fats when you're cooking. Butter, ghee, olive oil, avocado oil, coconut oil. Start drinking bulletproof coffee. Bulletproof coffee is added fat, so you can add butter, you can add coconut oil, you can add MCT oil. Heavy whipping cream is a great thing to add to your drinks. And those are probably the main things I do. Nuts are a great snack. Add avocado to everything. Avocado is great for you. I'm like an avocado addict. Start adding those little fats to your day, and your macros will drastically change, and it'll become a lot easier. And don't be scared to eat fat. Like, do not be scared. I know when you're starting, people are like, how can I eat so much fat? But don't be afraid of the fat. Don't be afraid to eat butter and oils and stuff like that. I know our bodies and our society has driven us away from that and has, stuck in our mind that these things are bad, but they're good. That's why we're doing this diet. That's why we're doing keto, is to get healthier and for our bodies to function better. So by doing that, you need to eat a lot of fat and the littlest amount of carbs as possible. So add the butter and the healthy oils and the avocado and the cream and the all that yummy tasting stuff. Don't be afraid to add it in. Anyway, let me know if you have any questions in the comments, or if you have any other good tips that you do to add more fat to your diet. I would love to hear them. If you are liking these videos, please of course subscribe to my channel, and thank you so much for your support. And I hope this video helped you out a little bit, gave you a few tips that maybe you weren't using that you could start incorporating. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great night, and I'll see you in the next video. Okay, bye.